Welcome back. Thanks for popping along. If, like me, you've got a perfect draft machine, the old model, not the new model, and you've found in the hotter weather it's struggling, and you've had it for, let's say, a year and a half, 2 years, as I have, you may find it needs a little bit of a clean out at the back. They've got apparently got a small fan at the back, a cooling fan at the back, which get a little bit clogged up, a bit like a car. It needs a service every now and again. So it's not an instruction manual. There's no instructions for this. So I thought, what I'll do, I'll check mine out. It's been down there for about 2 years now. I think I've had this for about 2 years, and it's at 3 degrees at the moment. But in the hotter weather, it has been struggling. We're inside a warm sort of shed bar here. You may have yours at home in the lounge or kitchen or whatever, but it's struggling. It's not as good as the new unit. The new Pro unit, apparently, from what I've read, is a better refrigeration unit. It's got a variable temperature control as well, and you can connect it to the app. It's a lot more expensive. I'm quite happy with the older model. If you're in two minds whether to buy a perfect draft machine or not, and you don't have the money to lay out for the new model, by all means, grab yourself the old model. Perfect Draft did do a refurb model at one point. There's loads on Facebook Marketplace. Want to get yourself a used one. The new ones are pros. I've not seen many pro machines on for sale second hand on eBay or Facebook Marketplace yet, but maybe there will be in the future. But the older machines, they're still a good unit. So if you can pick them up for about £70, £80, they're well worth buying. So what I'm going to do, mine's struggling a little bit. It's at 3 degrees now, that's working okay, but I just want to take the back off, have a little look at this fan, clean it out, and see what we've got at the back. So also, hang on. Obviously, I'm going to have a sneaky mouthful of beer while I'm here. So first things first, really headed is Mahou. Still a nice cold beer. Put that over there out of the way. Take my sign off the top. Hopefully I can unplug it easily. I can't remember. Oh, it's just plugged to the back. That's handy. Brilliant. So I've got to clear a few glasses first. Get that out of the way. Flipping great tankard. I bought that off of that came the Lowenbrow tankard. Came off of the Perfect Draft website. A free gift with one of our beers. Mahou glasses, another free gift. Got so many blinking glasses. I was trying to get rid of them actually, but I've got a handful of screwdrivers there. I've got a can of the spray, the compressed air spray, but you might be able to take it to work somewhere using an airline, or I'm not even sure. We'll have a little look first. I'm not sure if it's a filter or it's built into the fan or anything like that yet. So first things first, I'm going to take the beer out. You probably want to do it when you're changing the keg over, to be fair. Oh, it's stuck a bit. I want to do it as quick as possible because I do want to. Let's take this tray out. That needs a wash out. So as quick as possible, so I don't want to get that beer back on, really. Where am I putting that? Out of the way. That is a wash. Right. Hopefully now it's a little bit lighter. I think it's plugged in the back here. Let's have a look. Where did I plug it into? Right, I plugged it into there. Let's bring it forward. Lights on still. I was about to say, before you undo this, 100% make sure it's unplugged from the mains electricity. Wait for the LED light at the front to dim down so you know there's no power left in it. There might be a little compressor in there or something. There might be a capacitor in there. Now, how do we get into it? That's the problem. What was that thing at the back, that disc? Right. Now we need to bring the camera in and have a look. Well, there's a fan there. So we need to get this cover off. How do we do that? Is it a case of opening the doors? Right, I think so. A bit more difficult than I thought. Get my phone, use the old torch. I haven't got a head torch, so. fan there, it doesn't look too bad, and there's the cooling unit there. That actually doesn't look too bad. It may be a different model that people are talking about, but to me, I can see some aluminium cooling fins there. Oh, okay, saved me doing a video then, I think. Maybe the people that are taking these apart are looking at the newer model, because this, if I've got my torches, my phone, I can see the fan. There's no sort of filter behind that, I don't think. And there's an aluminium cooling fan behind my one. There's a screw there. There's a screw there. A Phillips screw there. Oh, it's come on, click, look. Where's that come on? That's where it fell over that time. So I might take this cover off anyway, so let's just, hang on, let me just show you. Let's bring it round. I did drop this once, and lucky it survived. Right, let's bring the camera in. There's a screw just there, with the doors open. There's a screw just there, looks like a Phillips. There's a screw there, and a screw there. On this model here, you just have the cooling plate that cools it all down. So it's not quite as efficient as the newer model. It does get up to temperature. It does bring it down though. It's it works quite well. There's, I imagine, the temperature gauge there, here, and the button there that tells you whether it's connected or not. So let's try and undo this screw, see what happens, shall we? It looks like they're what are they? They're Phillips, small Phillips. They look like posi drive. They look like Torx screws. Torx. I'm just going to try with a small Phillips screwdriver, crosshead screwdriver, see what happens. So I've taken the cover off. There's 4 screws. 1, 2, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Got a funny angle they were. But to me, that's got a nice machined aluminium cooling things there. The fan's pretty clean. There's no dirt. There's no filter on the fan. The fan's pretty good. Look, that's a couple of years old now. There's no dirt on that. I won't even bother giving that a clean. As he blows it, not even worth wasting me. There you go. That is the unit. So basically, that doesn't need cleaning. There's no filter to be seen. Filter beyond that fan. This is lovely. Maybe it's a better quality. Maybe it's better. These older machines are better than the newer machines. I'm not sure. That little nose about really. Just see what. Not a lot to it, is there? All right. I'll spin that back around and get the cover back on, I think. That's it, put the 4 screws back. What that noise was dropping, I thought I'd lost the screw, I hadn't. It's where I dropped this ages ago. I dropped the machine on the floor and the little clip has broken off, but I've put it back now. There's a little tiny clip broken off there. I don't know if you can see it. So, cover goes back on, 4 screws. So at least us people that have got the old machines know that they don't need cleaning really. Quite a good, nice and tidy unit in the back. Right, let me just do the other 2 screws up and get the beer back in and have a cold one. That's the cover back on. There's nothing to see in the back of these machines basically. Nothing, no serviceable parts, no filters. The fans there all clean after a couple of years, which is good. So I can plug it back in. At least you don't have to waste your time looking in the back of your machine, I suppose. In she goes. Whack the beer back in quick before it gets too warm. Oh, it's getting warm. Wanted to top up as well. Leave a little gap behind the machine to let the air circulate, but I think that's all right. I'll clean that drip tray another day because it's getting late. I've got stuff to do in the garden. Right. Well, that's nice. That's it then. There was no work to be done. Oh, another head. Right, thank you for watching. The idea of that video was to open up the machine, clean the filter, have a little look inside. I do like to have a little nose about to see what I'm dealing with. To be honest with you, there's nothing inside. There's hardly anything inside that machine. That's the original old machine. It doesn't say Philips on it, so I don't know what model it is, but it's one of the first machines. It's not the Pro. To me, the cooling, I think they call it a cooling fins or something. The aluminium cooling fins are adequate. There's a little fan on the back. There's no filters to get clogged up or anything like that. Looked all clean. That's about 2 years old. It's been there for about 2 years now. So I'm pleased I took it apart. Had a little look. A couple of the bottom two screws were at a weird angle, so you've got to make sure you get on top of the head of the screw, not sort of down the side, the gaps of the screws. But personally, if I was you, I wouldn't bother taking the machine apart. I've taken the machine apart for you. You've seen quickly in the back what's in the back. There's not a lot to look at. There's no serviceable parts in there. Nothing to fill about with. So be happy. Leave your machine as it is on your bar or kitchen table or whatever. Leave a little gap at the back and the sides because you need to get some air circulating around it. But other than that, that looks nice and clean. I'm pleased with it. So I'm waiting for that to go back down to temperature 11 at the moment. But I've got this beer to drink and I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much for watching, people. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon, maybe. Thank you. Cheers.